vault for the last decade before we were able to create it and bring it to you. It is one of the most special pieces that I have in this show because it's made up of an incredible green sapphire. Now, when you think of sapphires, green is not the color that first comes to mind, and yet we have it here in that gorgeous, beautiful, very royal type of green to it. This is under $1,000 today on a sale price, saving you nearly $200. $929.98 is your price. 5 easy payments of $186. You are getting 1.5 carats in that gold, or in that green sapphire. It is 14 karat yellow gold that this is going to be in. Plus you also have the diamonds that are throughout this as well. So those are going to be white diamonds that you see linking them in between each one. 12-month special financing is available on here if you would like to take advantage of that on your Q card. If you don't have a Q card, talk to our order operator to be able to get signed up for one today. But this is the reason why you want it, is because we have special financing on deals like this where you can divide this up in the next 12 months. As long as it's paid in full within that time, there's no extra interest. One of the guest that when I started here at QVC nearly 11 years ago, who was on the team, was a guy by the name of Peyton Kelly. And I am so excited that for the very first time, now me as a host, Peyton is here joining us. Peyton, it is so good to see you. I am so grateful for you being here and for bringing such an exquisite piece to us as well.
Justin, I'm thrilled to see you and to see you on air. And you're just incredible. You're such a good guy. And I'm so glad you're there.
You were so kind. Well, Peyton,
and to be with you and to talk about something so special as green sapphires.
Yes. I mean, can we get started with Vault Discoveries, who they are, and then what is so special about these green sapphires?
Right. Vault Discoveries, it's all about the rare and unusual. I actually go into the vaults of some of the great gem collectors and also some of the mine owners around the world to find one-of-a-kind, extremely rare, hard-to-find pieces. There's just one parcel of stones. This is not something that can be reordered. What you're looking at now, when you look at those great colors, see that the stone at the top is teal, and then they go down all the way to a rich forest green. So to start with a teal sapphire at the top, extremely rare. You just never see teal in a sapphire. But then all the way down to those rich forest green colors. They're all brilliant. They're all vivid colors. The trilliant is a very rare shape in sapphires. You just never see it.
Yeah, what is the history of the trillion cut? What is that history of that trillion cut, Peyton?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
The history of the trillion cut. What is that?
Right. Well, it's a very sexy style. It was created by the Asher brothers that did the very famous Asher cut. And what they did is they took a brilliant, which of course is the most brilliant of any cut, and then extra facets and shaped around it and formed a trilliant. So what you're looking at is a trilliant that originally started out as a round brilliant cut. Very famous, the Asher brothers, one of the most famous cutters in the world. And you can see that. Look at the sparkle as that's moving.
I mean, so much shimmer and shine to this as well. I take a look at this and I think it's almost like 60s vintage, which if I remember, I think that's actually where this was launching, was in the 60s. And I feel like it has a little bit of that vintage look to it, but most certainly upscale and elegant. If you've got that big fundraiser maybe that you're attending and you just want to have that earring that's going to dangle down, that is going to be jaw-dropping, this is it. From the rarity of the stone to the amazing, exquisite color that is on this. But here's what you need to know. There's only 30 that remain at this point. It is a sale price, $929.98. This should be $1125, but we are saving you nearly $200 today. If you want to save an extra $15 on this too, use that promo code JOY15. It will take $15 off of this as well. Plus, you can put this on your Q card and break this up over 12 months with special financing if you use your Q card. If you want to treat yourself, if you have been shopping for everybody else this year, but now you want to give yourself that gift of luxury, Peyton, look no further than this, right?
Right, absolutely. It has everything you want. It's one of the great precious stones, ruby, sapphire, and emerald. It's very, very durable. It's 9 on the Mohs scale, so it's not going to chip. It's not going to crack. And I want you to know that with every vault discovery comes a little romance card. And on the
Okay.
Romans card inside tells you a little bit about a vault discovery, but really important on the back, it tells you all about where you can go to find the story behind your stones. So I want you to go in, find the story, print it out, and keep it because, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, these
Yeah.
stones will not exist. This was one single parcel, and we'll never be able to find them again.
Well, it comes to us from Vault Discoveries, and I mean, what a discovery this is. I want you to know the length on this. You're looking at just about from the dangle on there, just a little bit under an inch altogether. I love those white diamonds that are in the center of this. It gives that extra little elegance, that extra little sparkle and shine. But as this table just slightly moves, and it's even catching like the air conditioning here, look at how it just has that extra little sparkle to it. The gold on this is 14 karat yellow gold that you're getting as well. These are lever backs, and of course, they're going to be for pierced ears only. This was mined in Tanzania, though, isn't that correct, Peyton?
Right, right. Over 10 years ago in Tanzania, in Sanjay, Tanzania. And, when you talk about green sapphires, a lot of times you see green sapphires that are kind of a mossy green. They're
Sure.
pretty, but they're not intense like these. When you're talking about teal, and then you're talking about forest green, extremely rare, extremely unusual. And
And
Justin, there's always great meaning for gemstones. I love it that green sapphires are believed to represent the energy of Mother Nature that flows through all living beings, symbolizes harmony, combining forest and sea energy. You have the sea there. You see in the teal, you're starting to see a little blue and a lot of green, then all the way down to that deep forest green.
well, it's also incredibly limited with less than 30 at this point to go. J438572 is your item number. It's a sale price saving you nearly $200 today. Should be over $1,100, but today $929.98. Peyton, so good to see you. Thank you so much for bringing this here to us. I hope you have a great weekend.
And same to you. Take care.
Good
So
to
good
see
to
you.
see you.
Okay, so this is